Good morning, welcome back to another Crypto Day video. So it's the 1st of March this morning, and as always on the 1st of the month I am doing my update videos for my investment and mining portfolio. So I do these on the 1st of every month, and let's just jump straight into the investment portfolio and see how things went this month. So those of you who have been following crypto will know obviously that we had a big pullback, a continuation really of the some of the pullbacks in January at the beginning of this month. So the first week of the month was very poor. Now this graph here, although it says it's a month graph, it's actually a 30-day graph. So the 1st of March was actually, the 1st of February rather was just here. So the first little bits of the graphs are kind of irrelevant to this discussion. But as you can see, we had a really big pullback over the first week, went down to the lowest it's been in months and months. And then since then we've seen a steady kind of growth back up. It's been reasonably kind of steady latter half of this month, but with some reasonable kind of gains built back in. So I haven't invested anything new this month. If we scroll down to the bottom, we'll see that the last cryptos I bought within the investment portfolio was a bit of Bitcoin back on the 24th of December. Now that's obviously massively in debit, still about 30% down. But if we collapse these, so we just look overall, we can see that everything I've been kind of buying is in credit. The portfolio as a whole is 125% up since the beginning of sort of middle of May. So we're up 125%. We're down a reasonable chunk on last month. So last month the holdings were about 17,500. So we're down £1,980, so just under £2,000 down from last month, and that's really just due to this initial kind of pullback the first week. So we've been realizing some small gains since then. It's been reasonably steady and consistent since then. So that's probably quite a good sign kind of going forward that the market seems to have stabilized somewhat. Anyway, that's it for the investment portfolio. Not a lot to say there. And let's jump over to the mining portfolio. Again, the 1st of February just starts here. So if you followed along last month, you'd known that my portfolio was just a fraction under 100,000, and this morning it was just a fraction over 80,000. So we've lost 20,000, just under that. It's about 18,500, I think, we're down this month. So that's around a 20% loss this month, and that again is due to the the real steep fall at the beginning of the month. But we then have seen this gradual kind of pullback and then some sort of steadying sort of few weeks over the last kind of few weeks here. So anyway, things seem to have stabilized in the market. We're not seeing any more kind of massive kind of dips. Day to day obviously there's rises and falls, but that real kind of plunge that we saw sort of beginning of February, a week into February, seems to have kind of stabilized now, and the market seems to have recovered somewhat since then. So let's have a look and see what we've done. So the only change in terms of new coins this month is here at the bottom. We've got Litecoin Cash. So this was, as I covered in my first weekly update video for the markets, was Litecoin Cash. So that hard forked about a week ago. When was that? Actually, a couple of weeks ago now, 16th of Feb. So I've received my coins that are staked in a Litecoin Cash wallet. So they're listed at the bottom there. I haven't sold them or anything like that. They're just sat there at the moment. The only other thing I did was I sold some of the Burstcoin and Digibyte that I'd mined this month yesterday, and bought some more Syndicate, because Syndicate's been really profitable staking coin for me this month. But I'll run you through basically what I've been mining now and the rewards I've got from that. So let's start with Burstcoin. So Burstcoin mining is continuing. I've got about 32.5 terabytes mining on Burstcoin. The rewards are increasingly low kind of month on month as the network increases. I'm not adding any hard drive capacity to that. I haven't added anything for a good few months now. So as the network grows in size, what I'm earning from my 32.5 terabytes, decreases proportionally with that. But I managed to hit 2 blocks right in the middle of the month, which helped a little bit. And overall this month I mined 2,421 bursts, which was worth $87, which was fairly similar in terms of the number of bursts to last month. Then over to my ASIC. So my Antminer R4 is still mining Digibyte. I mined 4,500, so 4,597 Digibyte, which is $157 at today's prices. I received a tiny little bit of Dash from a very old Genesis mining contract, which equated to just under $7. I mined 27 Groestlcoin, which was worth $16.38. I mined 6.76 Zencash, which was $272. And then with regards to the staking coins, I'm staking Nav, Syndicate, and Neutron at the moment. So my Nav staked 36.25 Nav coins, which is $67.43. Syndicate has been the real standout performer this month, so I staked 585 Syndicate, which is $464.96. So $465 basically. And then at the end, Neutron. I don't have that many Neutron. If we look down here, I've got just over 3,000. So I bought 3,000, I think, and then everything else is staked. But this month I staked 36.5 Neutron, which is worth $16.71. So as I said, the real standout performer has been Syndicate. Over $450 staking from, quite a small base. I've only got just over 5,000 Syndicate. Now, I started off with a master node a month or so ago. Well, I started off with some coins, then I set up a master node. Now, all the wallets updated this month. There's been a few issues kind of with the network. There's a load of orphans within the staking wallets on Windows. And it's hard to kind of find your way through those. The Block Explorer is a far easier way to find out your daily rewards, but that does appear to be down at times. I think it froze yesterday, sort of middle of the day. So it can be up and down, but yeah, the wallet continues to cause a few problems. So there are latest versions of the kind of wallets, but there are still a lot of people on the network with old wallets, and that is causing huge issues with orphan stakes and stuff like that. It doesn't affect what you're earning overall, but it does mean it's very difficult to pick them out. So in a day you might have 4 genuine stakes which have been accepted, and maybe 30 or 40 which have been orphaned. So actually trying to pick out the ones which have been successful is a little bit difficult. So hopefully that will improve over the next kind of month or so. But Syndicate has been, fantastic. We're seeing, I've received probably over 10% return this month. So the sort of 100%, 120% kind of return on staking or kind of master nodes looks, reasonably accurate at this time. So I'm hoping to increase the number of Syndicate I've got over the next few months, and again increase the number of Neutron. So Neutron is staking sporadically. Sorry about that, phone just went. So talking about Neutron. So I'm trying to increase the amount of Neutron this month. I'd like to set up a master node. You need 25,000 coins to do that, so it might take me a little while to get that full amount. But it is staking. It's a little bit sporadic, but it seems to be staking reasonably kind of reliably. So probably every 4 or 5 days I'm getting, or 3 or 4 days I'm getting stake in from Neutron. So yeah, the staking stuff is starting to go pretty well now. Mining is ticking over as always, and that's really it for this month, I think. So anyway, that's my mining profits. Overall $1,089, which is down about $100 from last month, but it's been another pretty solid month of mining and staking. So anyway, hopefully I'll catch you on the next video. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Consider subscribing. I've got lots of more crypto videos coming in the next few weeks. But have a great day, and hopefully I will see you soon. Bye bye.